I was sitting next to a Palantir scientist, engineer, whatever you might call them, during a dinner. This gentleman next to me, he listened to what the conversation was. He was talking to somebody else. And he said, oh, Gaza was fantastic for us. He meant Palantir. And I said, yeah, well, what? Tens of thousands of children being maimed and killed was fantastic. He said, no, that was terrible. But, and he pointed at my phone, which was sitting on the table. And he said, your phone now is useless to me because it's not moving. If it's stationary, it doesn't produce data. But if you bombard a densely populated area, people with their phones run around a lot. They produce a lot of data. They pick up a phone, they call. And we train, that's what he said, we train our AI programs on this wealth of data that came out of Gaza. And I said, yeah, okay, can you explain to me what did you get out of that? He said, well, we just sold a program, an AI program, to the British National Health Service for £1 billion. And what they're going to be using this program that was trained on the death and destruction of people in Gaza, what is trained to do is to help organize British hospitals in cases of emergencies when nurses and doctors and so on panic. So you can see this is the first time in human history that you don't simply have the arms trade, where arms dealers make a lot of money from selling weapons. Here, the actual killing of the people, the people running around injured, their movements, their screams, their agony, their pain, is training AI, which then allows people like the gentleman who's sitting next to me through the Tony Blair Institute to sell to a national public health service software. War and peace are now one thing. And profit is not simply made by those who actually make the bullets. Profit is made by the techno-feudal companies, these cloud capital firms, which tap into the actual pain of people and extract value for themselves, surplus value, that involves something really very benign, like a national health service in Britain.